Hello, Elisa.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Hi. How are you?
Fine.
Fine, thanks. Are you listening me? Are you listening me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. It's not usual we do lives in English, but I was talking to our people in Brazil that we're going to upload this video in our YouTube channel. Then they
Awesome.
could watch with the subtitles, you know.
Okay, perfect.
First, I have to thank you very much for your attention, your time. I know it's too late in Italy.
Not too late. I still have to have dinner, so that's not a
Okay,
problem. That's normal
okay.
here.
But otherwise, thank you very much for your attention. We are a big fan of your work,
Thank you.
and we would like to talk about it. If you could talk to us about your beginning, why you choose the American Pit Bull Terrier, and the situation in Italy, because we are visiting Italy in the last years, and we are seeing that Italians are very passionate with American Pit Bull Terriers. Please talk
Yes.
to us. Tell us what was your beginning, why you choose this breed. The people are very curious. We have lots of people watching right now.
Okay, so first of all, it's my pleasure to be a guest by you, and thank you so much. And I can introduce myself. I'm 34 years old, and my passion started in 2007. So it's almost 13 years ago. And I started with my first pit bull, and it was a UKC pit bull, okay?
Okay.
And I started learning, and I'm still learning, okay? So I start, as I said, with the UKC, and I start going around at shows because here in Italy we have lots of clubs, okay? So
Okay.
yeah, you can travel all over Italy, and yeah, and you can see different, how can I see, also both the standards, okay, but you see actually different reality all over the country, okay?
Yes.
And yeah, I started in 2007. I actually did only 2 liters UKC standard. We are talking about this, and I can say moving forward, I start learning something also the other standards, okay, the ADBA actually. And I think in 2011, 2010, 2011, I start traveling all over breeders here in Italy,
Okay.
trying to understand which are the characters of the ADBA that I like most, and maybe choosing a puppy for me, okay?
It was
And
like a evolution. You start with the UKC and
yeah,
go to the ABA.
yeah, it's a kind of, and I switch the standard just because I feel more, what can I say, more powerful, more raw. I don't know how to
Yeah.
say, you know, and actually it's a kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and I understand you because I prefer the ADBA standard. I think it's
You told me.
like I
Yeah.
think it's a modern standard that means the real American Pit Bull Terrier. Maybe
Yeah.
some people have the image, the UKC. It's a old standard that is similar to the American Staffordshire Terrier standard. And we, fans of ADBA, think the ADBA is like a refresh standards,
Yeah.
more modern.
And you will see when you will be, guys, when you will be here in Italy the next month, you will see that in ATP, the club you will be the judge, you will find really borderline standards, okay? So it will be a kind of difficult to understand at which standards a dog belongs to. So
I think in my view, lots of people that are in the UKC standard probably would like the ADBA standard, but they don't know about the standard. They don't have so much information about it. So we are seeing lots of dogs in the UKC standard looking like the ADBA standard. Some champions in the ATP could go well in the ADBA ring.
Exactly.
Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. You will have really tough decisions to make because they are really borderline. So yeah, that's gonna be tough. And
let me explain about the borderline to the Brazilians. They don't know this term. Pessoal, borderline é o cachorro que parece que ele tá muito próximo do padrão UKC e também do ADBA. I was explaining because we don't use this term, borderline, okay?
Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but it's common in Italy. The first time I went to Italy, I was a little confused about the borderline because we never saw this term, you know?
Yeah, and you will see the reality here is growing really much. So yeah, you will have lots of subjects to judge.
But sure. I saw that you got a Vincenzo's puppy. Don't you got a Vincenzo's puppy, a Vincenzo Ranella puppy?
Yes.
Yeah, because it seems to more the UKC standard. Yeah. What do you think about that? I don't know if you knew Coda, the dog we sent to Vincenzo, because Coda is a borderline dog. I think maybe he in shape could go well in the ADB ring.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I choose for the blood of the little girl. I choose from Vincenzo, and I know it's still a puppy, so she has to grow for sure. But I mean, she had the right to me. She had the right characteristics. So I think when she will be grown up enough, and she can fit maybe both. But actually looking at the parents, and I've been at Vincenzo several times before choosing the pup. And yeah, I really like his job, how he's working on the breed. And actually, I really like what I've seen. So yeah, I really like this kind of blood. And
we have in Brazil this kind of discussion because sometimes people think the ADBA standard only could be filled with the traditional bloodlines, but it's not reality. Sometimes some confirmation bloodlines like Larson, Castillo, some old family could fit the ADBA standard. It depends on the selection of the breeder. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. I was also trying to read what the people say.
Forget it's everybody's talking in Portuguese here. Let me see if there is any question here. Some people make some questions. There are some people talking English here. Yeah, it's good to do some lives in English because we have too many people watching all over the world, and our live interviews are always in Portuguese. People ask for English interviews.
Yeah, but you told me you will put it on YouTube with the subtitles. So yeah.
Yeah. Did you saw any interview with Andy, Matt Martin? We do some in English.
Yeah, I've seen them with Andy drinking some wine. He told me to do this before.
Okay, Elisa, and talking about this subject between ADBA and UKC, do you think Italy is switching the standards? ADBA is growing in Italy. What do you think about that? Because the shows we went, me and Marcelli, we saw too many dogs in the UKC rings and
Yeah.
few dogs in the ADBA rings. Do you think it's changing in Italy?
Yeah, actually it's changing. Lots of people are how can I say, they understand the value of the papers, you know, of the pedigree and stuff, because actually ADBA Italia is doing a really great job. Okay.
Yeah.
He's pushing people to pay attention to papers, to pay attention to peddlers. Okay. So yeah, they are doing a really nice job. They try to be together with all those people and trying to teach the importance of the papers. So that I think it's a really good things to do.
And the Italian breeders are concerning about that, about papers, about ADBA club. They are worried about that, to breed inside the ADBA, inside with papers, with everything. Well, or do you think the clubs are strong to do their own papers? Because we see too many clubs registering and doing their own papers. Do you think it's changing in Italy? Because in Brazil, we don't have clubs doing papers. We are always doing in ADBA USA, you know?
Yeah, because actually these are the only clubs which are recognized. Also here is the same. So it's important to have those papers, ADBA and UKC. So other clubs are trying to do their own registry, but hey, everybody knows that actually the clubs recognized are all over there in America.
Yeah.
So that's they try maybe to do something just for themselves, okay? Yeah. To keep the club alive, and yeah, but it's the same as the ADBA or UKC papers. Yeah. So, but the clubs over there are recognized, but actually not these.
Yes, yes, you're right. Elisa, talking about your dogs, you have two champions, ADBA champions.
Yes, I have two champions at home. Actually, I have Lotus, which is the male, the blonde one I have. He's actually a really tight breed. He's out from brother to sister from the same litter, okay? And out from, you know, Kimberly Hallison, Rocky Reds, okay?
Larson bloodline.
Yeah, exactly. Larson, there's a little bit of, in the fourth generation, the Sarona and stuff like that. And yeah, we closed the champion title in 2016. And yeah, I'm really happy. Yeah, he did well.
And you have a female champion.
And I have a female, the black one. She's from Italy, actually. The guys where I bought her, took the parents from Croatia, you know.
Okay.
And there's I have the pedigree here, Dalmatias Calimero, Grand Champion Calimero, and yeah, stuff from the east side, okay. And yeah, we closed the champion title the same year, and yeah,
the rules to make the champion is the same in the ADBA USA.
Oh, I've been in the US only one time with the dog, okay. And yeah, really over there, the rings are really tough. Really, subjects are beautiful, and there are really a lot of subjects. Really nice. And I get. Let me show you. I got home only 2 of the weekend. The best condition. So we did. Yeah, we did our best. So
which dog you took to USA?
I took Lotus, the male.
Ah, Lotus, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, the champion class was really tough. really.
Okay. And how many dogs are going in the ADBA ring today in Italy? The Luigi Bazzi Club. How many dogs in ring today?
Actually, yeah, the rings are really busy, and from the puppy rings to the older ones,
Yeah.
you have a really nice competition. So
We are talking about 100 dogs, more or
yeah,
less.
at least 100 dogs, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, they are doing a really good job. And Luigi Bazzi, which is the president, and also we have the judges here are growing, and we have Mirko Noce, and we have Luigi Mata, and we have Paolo Foglia, and here in Italy. And yeah, I think they are doing a nice job judging. So yeah.
And other breeders, neighbor of Italy, like Spain, Portugal, Croatia, they are going to the ADBA shows in Italy?
Yeah, sure. They come, yeah, quite often. Not every time, because you know, not everyone is supposed to travel a lot. Okay, so we actually, all of us, we have a job. Okay, so not we can take so much holidays all this
Okay.
time. So, and there's a lot of kilometers to do. So yeah, not every ADBA, but yeah, sometimes we travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Elisa, and talking about the UKC clubs like ATP, Ikapachi, and others,
Yeah.
what do you think about the kind of dogs they are breeding? Because we see some heavy dogs, some dogs like red American Staffordshires, and we saw some people going to a good way with skinny dogs, with athletic dogs. What do you think about the breed in Italy right now? Talking about these UKC clubs.
Okay. I got your question. And between these clubs in Italy, you will find different type. Okay. As I told you before, for example, in ATP, as I told you before, in the UKC rings, you will find not so heavy dogs, really.
Okay.
Condition, really, really nice work, so trained. And I have seen another reality, MCKCI, okay, is another club here in Italy. And they have actually another kind of UKC inside the ring, a little more heavier and a little more not so much condition as in ATP. So
do you think it depends of the judge the club invite to do the ring? Because ATP is calling some Americans judges that are usually common with the ADBA standard. This weekend we have Mr. High. It's a ADBA fan. Do you think it have some influence, the kind of the judge and the dogs we are seeing the clubs?
Yes, it has an influence, the judge, but also you know, the people who are members of the club. Okay, so sometimes here the people and the breeders and it's a little bit confused, the situation here in Italy. Okay, so if you are a member to this club, you usually go there. If you are a member to another club, usually you don't go to another one.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah, it works like this. So that's a pity, really.
Yeah.
Because when you see, when you are interested in a judge, I mean, hey, look at me. I travel all over Europe. I travel in the US with my dog. That's the point. If you care about the judging, you don't have to care about the club, because with the subscription, you sustain the club. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing that matters, I think.
Yes, you're right. Elisa, about the Brazilians, what kind of information Italians have about the Brazilian breed? We are doing a work to show our dogs, but we never know what vision Italians have of the Brazil, talking about pit bulls.
That's a really nice question. For sure, we can see that you guys do also a lot of sports, okay?
Yeah.
And that's really impressive. And what else can I say? That's everything. Because here in Italy, I think we have only 2 clubs that really are involved in sports and do and give us the opportunity to test our dogs, okay?
Yeah.
And this is important because with the sports you go farther the judgment, okay? You go the dogs do his best, okay?
Yeah.
That's not a judgment. The dog prove with the time, with the efforts, with the commitment and everything. It's not a judgment from another person, okay?
Yes.
And yeah, in Italy is not so much common to do sports, okay? People are starting in these years, in the last few years. And yeah, we see you do a lot of sports, and I think for sure you have more subjects than we have in Italy as a country. So,
but do you have any resistance in Italy about the society to see the dog sports? Do you have any? Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem. I can give you an example. The weight pool, okay? You cannot do the weight pool here in Italy, okay? Or if you want to train, you know, the sled dogs, okay? So it's basically the weight pulling. A dog here cannot pull then the 10% of his weight. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's not possible. I mean, you cannot do anything with the 10% of your weight.
Yeah.
You cannot improve or whatever. You cannot train. Once you got your 10%, you're done and you cannot do more. So that's not interesting.
Yeah, here in Brazil, we are suffering a little of this, but Brazil is very large. It's difficult to people watch everything that's happening. I think that's the difference of Italy. Italy is very small. It's difficult to do something out of the sights of the people.
Yeah, you're right. I agree, actually, 100%.
Elisa, and tell us your plans to the future. We know you travel with the dogs. Are you breeding them? What do you think about the future?
Okay, so my next step will be ADBA Germany. And
oh, great.
I will be there for sure. And yeah, because I'm in the team. So yeah, I have to work for sure. So
there is an Italy team going to the Germany?
Yeah, I'm in the team.
Oh, really? Oh, great.
My friend from Germany, actually, she's the president of the club, and I'm in the team. Yeah, me too. So we made it, and the other co-workers are from Holland. So
oh, great.
we are all besties, you know, and we start the club. So yeah, and the next step, maybe by the end of the year, I have a plan with Ari, but we will see. She finished already the heat, and I let skip this one because, yeah, I was not sure for the male. So yeah, we will see. We will see in a few months. And what else? The little ones. Yeah, I will start with the little girl in Germany with the ADBA, And then, yeah, also with one. So yeah, that's the other young male I have home, which is out from Lotus and Ari. And yeah, we are almost over the halfway for the champion title, and we go straight on this way.
Okay. Elisa, and are you going to visit the ATP show next month?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, great. We are going to meet in person, huh?
Yes.
Great. Elisa, thank you very much for your attention. I have to finish the live to not lose it. But it was a pleasure to us talking to you. It's the first time we interview an Italian breeder. So many people here were asking to us. I think some other breeders in Italy feel a little jealous about you. It happens. But it's a really pleasure to us to talk to you. You have a good vision of the race about the bull standard. We appreciate that because we breed the bull standards. I think that's the complete vision of the race. We have to talk about everything in the race. Sometimes we talk with the ADBA fans, they just ignore the UKC word, and the other side is the same. Some people are in UKC, ignore the ADBA. I think we have to see the both standards, and we appreciate your work because you have a good vision about the race as a whole thing, you know. I think it's very nice. Congratulations to you. And thank you very much again for your time.
Oh, there's Vincenzo.
Oh, really? Vincenzo Ranella.
Yeah.
Marcelli is here.
Ciao. Io parlo solamente italiano.
Brava.
Grazie.
Elisa, thank you very much, and we see you soon next month in the ATP, okay?
That's for sure. Thank you so much again.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Ciao.